Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the New York Times crossword for Friday, September 19th. Let's get started with take over. To take over, to take over, take over. Seize? Engage in magniloquence. Well, that means to, like, speak grandly, right? To orate? I don't know. A double might get you some for short. A double what? I don't know. Fly me to the moon. Spaceship. I don't know. Actress Chaplin. No idea. Ancient creepy-crawlies? Ancient creepy-crawlies. I don't know. It smiles on the frowning knight in Romeo and Juliet. Huh. I don't know. Soy milk, maybe? Lead into stratus or cumulus, like, alto? Can you have alto stratus or something? Alto cumulus, maybe? Blank mater, a brain protector? What? What are you talking about? Handling things. You are on it, maybe? This could be oat milk. Now, like, there's like, Ciro is like a prefix in clouds, right? Like, but I think it has two R's? Like, Ciro, I don't know. I'm gonna try alto. I don't know if that's a real thing. Take over. You could adopt something if you take it over, maybe? Memorial Coliseum athlete. Where? I assume they mean, like, there's some sports team in the U.S. that plays at a place called the Memorial Coliseum, and we're looking for the name of, like, that team in singular, kind of. But I don't know where Memorial Coliseum is, so... Bud. Your bud is your pal. Lunar? Something? Lunar probe? Maybe. Dupometer, durameter, durameter, I don't know. Ancient creepy-crawlies, trilobites. I actually was thinking of these guys earlier. Not earlier than before the puzzle, but when I saw this, I was like, oh, what about... But I got the name wrong in my head, and I was like, troglodytes, and then that's a different thing. And also, I thought they were, like, on the ocean floor? But maybe they were on land, or maybe they're just creepy-crawlies in the ocean, and that's allowed? Because, I don't know. Yeah, trilobites, though, ancient kind of insecty things with... I don't know how insecty they are, but that's what they look most like of today's animals, I guess, except bigger, I think. Fly me to the moon. It doesn't look like a probe, because then we'd have PB. Oh, PB and J. All right. So we'll put in probe. You may have learned your times tables by rote. Fin? I don't know. Provide that crucial spark for. Catalyze? I don't know. Oh, Trojan? Is this the USC Coliseum? This looks like Jane Seymour. A woman's name? Sure. Provide that crucial spark for. Bring to life. Engage in magniloquence. Oh, you brag. It's not to speak grandly. It's to make grand claims, sort of. Finn Abe? I don't understand what this means. Like, a fin can mean, like, on a fish. Fin can mean the end of something. Right? Like, what else can it mean? Abe, like, maybe it's Abe. Maybe we're talking about Shinzo Abe. But, like, why would that be Finn? I don't know. Abe Lincoln. Why would he be Finn? I don't know. Develop over time is gestate. Added on, tacked on. It might be picked up from a trip to the beach. Sand. Concerning, in ray. I don't know quite how you're supposed to say that. 50 First Dates and 500 Days of Summer. These are rom-coms, I guess? I mean, that's what they want me to write here. They're kind of sad for rom-coms in a way, right? But sure. A double might get you some, for short. I don't know what this is. Don't know who this person is. Una? That's a person's name, right? Morn smiles on the following night, probably. Reader's Digest. Oh, a double might get you some RBIs in baseball because Reader's Digest is book report. 1 of 4 for a bat or a cat. Fang? Sure. Moulin Rouge co-star. 1952? I have no idea. Do I have an idea? Could I just name an old-ass actor? I don't think so. Not with it if you are behind the times. You are with it if you are, I don't know. Word of approval in French and Spanish. Bien, and I think, how do you say this in French? Bon? Like très bon? Finance. Finance. I don't know. A little of this, a little of that. I don't know. Done in French. Fini, I think. In tandem. Well, I guess like I want to write jointly, which doesn't fit, but I guess you can say joined. Like, it's a little bit awkward to make it be in the same tense as in tandem, but I think you can. Salutation for a mass email. Hi, all. Way out in space. Way out in space. A pod is how you escape a ship in space. Biker role in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Gosh, I'm not a big Rocky Horror head. Ernie, maybe? Pull-up target for short. A lat, maybe, is probably a muscle exercised by pull-ups. Tolerate something if you abide it. Oh, Gabor? That certainly is a name. Big old teddy bear. Oh, I spelled lat wrong. Big old teddy bear is a gentle giant. With it. You are in on it if you are with it, I suppose. I'm not so sure about that. Let it all out in a way. You exhale, you emote? Sure, I guess to express emotions is to let them out. Learning center? A desk is a place where you are when you're learning, maybe? I don't know about that. The A in STEAM is arts, so desk is looking pretty good. Oops, I meant to look at this one. Lower than on a score. Like a musical score. Sotto is in sotto voce. I didn't know you wrote that on musical scores, but I know in like scripts, sotto voce means like quietly or under your breath or something. Ribbed silk material. No idea. Nutmeg flavored quaff informally. Is eggnog nutmeg flavored? I couldn't tell you, but probably. Finance. I personally wouldn't boast about that. Ends with T-OK? Oh, weird flex, but okay. Sure. Bring the receipts for, as they say. You prove something, maybe. Zach of the Iron Claw? No idea. British spots? I don't know what they mean. Is this like frill or something? A grill? No, I don't know. Throws out. Well, this probably has an E, right? X... somethings? Exudes if you throw out, like, kind of. Figures on a 4-point scale are GPAs, and apparently Mouse is a Pulitzer-winning graphic novel that I'm unfamiliar with. Expels is throws out, sure. Tennis star Stevens, who won the 2017 U.S. Open, couldn't tell you. Birthplace, a pier is a place where ships are berthed. AL East team on scoreboards. I mean, there's a lot of them. Car whose name means listen in Latin? Audi, probably, right? Ordered clubs. For example. Who knows? Quickly assembles with up. Gins up, maybe? Freeze? Don't know. Gotcha. I see. Declaration that might come from a bluffer. I raise. What else is going on over here? A little of this, a little of that. A hodgepodge. So Jins was wrong. Wrapped dress. A maxi. Is that wrapped? I guess, in a way. Jorge Luis... I don't know how you say his last name. Borge, I think? Jorge Luis Borge? Okay, well... This looks like jigs up or something, doesn't it? Or rigs up? So maybe this isn't... Ah, it's a sorry, not like a maxi. I see. Sloan is a name people have, maybe? Oh, Zach, this is like Efron, right? Or, I don't know how to... I think it's Efron like this. I guess frill, ribbed silk material. That's like the kind of neck decorations they wear in old-timey paintings of like the Elizabethan or Victorian era. I don't know which. And then this is prove. RDV? Okay, maybe this isn't frill. Huh. This looks like Sloan. Eddie? Sure, I can believe that. To finance something is to endow it, and it is in on. Editor's marking stet. They love to use that in the crossword. According to experiments, they can't sleep in space. I don't know. What is it that only sleeps in quotes? Very strange. Plants? No. British spots. Spirited sort? A barman is a sort of person who, like, spirits, in a way? Or a barfly, maybe, even, is better, because they are drinking spirits. Apt rhyme for fire. Pyre. Object marked with the speed limit sometimes. A sign? I mean, what else, right? They don't put speed limits on rocks, I don't think. Word in an Italian veal dish. Alla, maybe? Like veal a la something? I'm not so in love with that. Blank the man. She's the man. I don't know who the heck this would be. On the newsstand, say. Hot? Like hot news has just been published? It might be hot off the presses? I don't know about that. Also, an H here seems pretty tough. Ordered clubs, for example. I don't know. John? The John is the Lou, maybe. Freeze. Turns loose. Okay, so it's not a sign. On the newsstand, say. No idea, really. Adverts? Oh, sure. We don't call them adverts in the U.S. We don't usually call them spots either, but like you can an ad spot, they can call an advert. I don't know what the heck a file is. Royal flush, clubs in order. On the newsstand, some news that's on the newsstand is out, I guess, right? It's been released. They can't sleep in space. Yo-yos! Sleeping is a trick you can do with a yo-yo, and apparently you can't do it in space because you need gravity. Object marked with a speed limit. Oh, a buoy. Okay. Oso, as in like Osobuco. AL East team is BOS, Boston. All right. Sure. Solid crossword. A few words. As often, there were a few words I just didn't know, but for those words, they generally give you crosses that you can get it with. Cancel on plans at the last moment. Flake. Shade of light purple? I don't know. Blank acid protein builder. Amino. Sarcastic, yeah, sure. I don't know. Sardonic boss on Parks and Rec. Ron. Is he sardonic? I guess. Stylish panache is flair. Tests how far you can go. Limbo. Visitor from outer space is an alien. Philosopher is Kant, I guess? I bet, yeah. And this supposed to be lilac? That's, yeah. Environmentally friendly eco. Sure, let's try amino for the Wordle. Flash? La, maybe? How about a water? Nope, doesn't use an L. Baler, a thing that bales hay is a baler. Whoa, later? Later? And the connections. Tiger nose mascara pace. Pacers and Clippers. These are sports teams. I don't think the Trailers are anyone. The Tigers. Detroit has the Tigers. I don't know what sport that is. I like this idea, but I don't see a fourth one. Oh, also, both of these need R, like, ers added to the end, whereas Tiger doesn't. So maybe I don't like this idea so much. Mascara, blush, right? These are face makeup. Dye is, I mean, it's not makeup exactly, but it's a cosmetic. Stockings are, it's also like, you know, formal wear for women, kind of like. Rank, score, grade, and rate. These are like to assign value to, maybe? I don't see another one, so this is a candidate group. Hair clip? That's a thing, right? I'm suddenly like questioning reality, but yeah, that's a real thing. Hair clip, yes. There's like hair dye. I don't really see any other hair things. Like, I guess you can put your hair up in a towel if you like took a shower and you have long hair. Hair, like your hair, like you can have hair sweat, but it's not like a common phrase. Nose hair, yeah, but that So I don't think this hair idea is going anywhere. Fidget spinner? Things you do when you're embarrassed. You fidget, you blush, you sweat, or nervous maybe, one of those. You pace. Yeah, nervous. All right, I'll submit those two groups, I guess, to evaluate. Okay. Tiger. Tiger Woods. Doesn't really do anything for me. Tiger has stripes. So, like, blush is gone from the potential makeup slash, like, decorations, personal adornments group. So, but, like, mascara and dye are still there. Stockings kind of is the same idea, but not really. Mascara, things that run. Your nose, dye, stockings. These are things that run. What are these? Things that you're annoyed when they run. Yeah, even more specific. Yeah, I don't know what these are. Paper blank. Paper clip, paper tiger, paper towel, paper trail. Sure. Not the most inspiring group, but it's fine. I enjoyed the other groups more today. How hard was today, would you say? Like a 2 or a 3, probably? A 5? I'm a genius. A 5? Okay, if you say so. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.